All right, listen to this. Nearly 45% of Americans cannot cover a $1,000 emergency expense without turning to a credit card. That's according to a new survey from NerdWallet. And a separate survey from Go Banking Rates recently found that 33% of Americans had $100 or less in their savings account going into 2023. Let's break this down. It's really a complicated topic, but we're going to make it easy for you this morning. Ashley Avery with First Coast Credit Union is joining us. Hello, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Let's talk about this, okay? Those are some alarming numbers, Ashley, when it comes to people just not having that emergency fund.
Sure.
What are the options? A lot of people struggling to make ends meet.
Yep, I totally understand that. I think that's something we all struggle with, is to save more money, right? But when it comes to finances, keeping it simple is the best course of action. So the very first thing we want to do is let's take a look at our budget. You know, the budget, I know, is kind of a word, but honestly, it's like a freedom sheet. You know, it shows us how much money we have, excuse me, how much money we have coming in, how much money is going out, right? So let's take a look at the budget, see where we can cut some unnecessary expenses. That could be streaming services. That could also be a little bit too much money we're spending at the grocery store, right?
That morning coffee.
The morning coffee,
right?
I mean, it really does, you know, and it's just things that we don't always think about. So when we see where the money is going, it really gives us a clear picture. And that way we can say, you know, realistically, how much can we save? You know, how much can we put back? $25, totally fine. $10, totally fine. And we just want to automate that, you know, so that it becomes something that we're doing automatically.
I know that I was talking with my banker last week, and it's hard to find a savings account that's going to keep up with inflation.
Yes.
What's your advice right there? Even CDs, which are fairly high right now, some of them around 5%, can't keep up with the inflation, which is close to 7% in some cases.
It's very true. I mean, the best thing we can do is just check out your options, you know, see what's out there. If you want to keep it ultra simple, just focus on getting money into a savings account right now. That is the biggest goal. If you get to a place where you can really start thinking about how you maximize that, you can start looking at high yield savings accounts and other savings accounts that offer a higher yield.
Let's talk about some of the other steps that we can do to make sure that we are on the right path. What maybe slips between the cracks?
You know, what I think happens a lot of times is that as we go through life, all of our goals change, right? And so what we don't do sometimes is reevaluate those goals and learn to prioritize those goals. So what I want you to do is just, you know, wherever we are in life right now, we sit down, write down all the goals that we have, the financial goals, and start organizing those from the smallest to the largest and being ultra specific about them. What is the goal? Why do we have this goal? How do we get to this goal? You know, how long will it take us to get to this goal? Then we can start being very realistic about what we want to achieve financially.
Ashley, I know that you're very tech savvy. Not everybody is, though. There are a lot of apps out there, finance apps, banking apps, you know, the First Florida app. What can you do to help use technology to your advantage?
Okay, well, this is a great topic because there are so many apps out there, and the thing that they all have in common is it's supposed to help us manage our finances in an easy way, right? So there's not really a specific one that I could recommend, but I can tell you that whoever you're banking with right now, your financial institution, probably has a lot of these resources built into their online banking and their mobile banking. I know First Florida Credit Union offers this to their members, and so you can get in there, you can categorize your spending, you can track your money in real time. Those are the big advantages of using technology for your finances.
Sure, and sometimes that gets you that wake-up call, right? Oh my gosh, I spent how much on restaurants this month?
Yes,
I need to scale back and maybe make that big pot of chili.
That's exactly right. That's the real-time picture that we're looking at when we use technology. So it's extremely helpful.
All right. Ashley Avery, thank you so much for coming on representing First Florida Credit Union. Happy saving out there. Like she said, $10, $20, just get that money, move it in the right direction, and save it for those rainy days.